execute on the champions. And of course, remember why Camille, one of the biggest times that it came out was always into the Bard. It's very good into the Bard.
Yep.
You can ult him, you can trap, cannot get away with those magical journeys. And all the way around that ward that is in the river, so he's doing it again.
Berserker and Isles stepping forward. There it is, the flash with a hook shot. Eddie trying to get himself away as Inspired has made his way into the bottom lane. He gets the assist.
For them. Currently though, Histo with his full clear finished.
Yep, Saint trying to get away from the gank here in the mid lane. Histo with a third talent strike does collide with Saint. Over the wall goes Isles, but it's too little, it's too late. Saint trying to save his down to 200 HP. He's already used his teleport. There's a massive wave about to crash into the turret, and you can see Inspired already heading towards that mid lane, trying to make sure that his mid laner does not end up having to lose the entire wave here, as BA is going to be taken very low, but he gets away with a magical journey through the wall. Histo showing up here in the bottom lane. And it means that LYON, cheeky or sneaky here against Saint, just going to go ahead, back up away from that one. As Team Secret Whales finding a couple of good moves here early on. Saint stepping very far forward.
Brother.
I'm not really sure what this was, but Team Secret Whales is happy to receive the gift. Isles comes in with a hook shot, at least gets the flash back out of D-Ray, but it's still a 1-0 favor in the Secret Whales, as Inspired's now looking from an angle here onto Histo. Berserker's coming up behind him, but Histo is already safe and in the clear.
Yeah, man, they are just running this Victor down.
Flash coming out from Pun there with the counter strike.
I wonder if he'll actually be able to punish this Jax who does not have Flash, and Pun goes for an offensive trade at the perfect time for Isles.
Yup, the counter strike was already used, and now Pun is in serious danger. Berserker in the same position down here on the bottom side, tries to sidestep the boomerang blade, but Eddie coming in with the flash to get the return on that Q for the kill. Team Secret Whales is already sending multiple whales here, and it's no longer a secret, as Dokla has showed up, but he's already lost the Mega Gnar. They get the nice Tempered Fate there onto Inspired, who has to try to escape, and no, the Cosmic Binding has already locked him here into the wall. Inspired drops the Cataclysm to try to make it a 1-for-1. Meanwhile, Isles and Saint going after D-Ray. He tries to survive there with the Shockwave, but still gets caught with the last, taking the Arcane Storm. Dokla stealing away the last grub to make it a 2-for-1 favoring LYON.
So, it's 2 fights here, and they want to continue.
We're not done yet. Dokla, half a Narbar charge, trying to kite away from his toe. BA still here, Isles still here, goes in for the hook shot, point blank onto the Bard, but it gets away through the magical journey. Dokla, 80% of the way charged towards Mega Gnar. His toe fires off, the wind becomes lightning. Really a whole lot you can make happen here, kind of just guarding to see if Team Secret Whales tries anything. Isles is going to see Pun phase check him here into the brush. Does a little bit of damage onto the Jax as Isles fires a max range hook shot, looking to get away. His toe shows up now. Got BA right behind him. Dokla's still staying very far forward here in the lane. Pun jumps in. Dokla hits the wall up, boulder toss. There it is, 1-2, through the wall they go. Now Isles gonna be under some pressure here, tries to flash away and escape, but no, Pun jumps in. Nice leap strike for the kill, but it's a 2-man Mega Gnar into the wall. As Dokla wants to get one back, and Pun is already down. Berserker showed up looking to put the damage into his toe. Double kill of it, a Berserker.
Wanted to get that mid-prow, now he's coming for poke.
All right, Team Secret Whales have started up the first Drake of the game, 12 minutes in, very late for this first objective. LYON trying to challenge still, dragging down to 2,500 HP, Chains of Corruption,
Ooh.
big whiff there. BA getting through the magical journey in time. Now Berserker down a very powerful team fight tool. Inspired and Berserker trying to see if they can steal this away, but his toe is still right there. Berserker trying to time his arrow alongside Inspired, who jumps in with a combo. It's gonna be slain by his toe, beautifully done.
Okay, Histo gets one back, Flowers. You know, everyone. Since they do have a really good mismatch up there at the moment.
Yep. That's what I'm thinking about. Rift Herald is always something teams want to fight over. And with Dokla jumping in, Mega Gnar, there's your wallop. He goes for the crunch. He needs one more hit. Dokla flashes in to get it. That's the soul.
Minions dying into the turret. Let's see,
Ooh, jump over the wall from his toe there where the wind becomes lightning. Tries to engage onto Saint, chunks him for about 1/3. Tempered Fate to buy a little bit of time through the Arcane Storm. His toe still staying alive for now. The Crescent Sweep doing a lot, but no! Inspired executes him. TP coming in now. Dokla's already arrived to the fight, and Pun's ready to join now too. Eddie under pressure. Exhaust goes down onto Dokla, but now it's Pun who's under pressure. LYON managed to find themselves the single kill, and now they're trying to get out of town, and it looks like they will get everyone away safely. Dokla transforms into Mega Gnar, but not a whole lot of targets left to use that power on. LYON doing a good job making sure that even when one man struggles, another man steps up to carry the slack. As LYON wants to challenge here for the Rift Herald. Team Secret Whales already has it down to about 5,000 HP. A teleport's coming in now. They immediately want D-Ray ready to join up for this. And LYON's not going to take the fight. Instead, they're going to leave Dokla bottom lane split pushing.
Yeah, I mean, that's all LYON wanted out of it, is to try and get a summoner spell cooldown, because there was no world where they were bringing Dokla over, as Saint does some decent damage chasing them off and defending the top side, but he got a lot of work done, Flowers. I mean, Dokla's all the way up to the secondary tower, and Berserker was able to flex over towards mid, so the Dragon priority should just be guaranteed for them. They've got push and bot and both mid. And LYON now, they're actually attacking top with the Camille trying to punish Orianna, but good respect paid from D-Ray as he backs up.
And Dokla is 2 full levels ahead. He's about to tick level 14, Pun about to tick level 12. Isles about to tick over into the spirit world. Eddie and D-Ray both capable of closing in, but Saint wants to try to clear out this top lane tier 1 turret. It's Arcane Storm and Gravity Field, both used by Saint, trying to outplay it, but no! D-Ray with the 1.
You want to go for the tower in exchange for Dragon. Teleport for defense here. This is going to be very dangerous. 4 members of TSW here to welcome Dokes.
Dokla teleports in right as he's about to revert into Mininar, so he gets the ultimate off, but now he's back in his vulnerable form. He looks for a little bit more damage. He gets 1 kill. Dokla stays alive. Pun's trying to hunt him down, but he can't quite do it, and Isles arrives to guarantee that Big Dokes will not fall. The defense is successful. Pun is down to 300 HP. He's still trying to run, but Berserker and Inspired are both on the way. Inspired coming up behind him. He wants to get the gank. He goes in for the ulti, but the Cataclysm only finds BA, who has to flash away from the piercing arrow. Eddie already popped
much time there. Mega Dokes! He sees the angle to defend, and even with the extra time, LYON have full vision through this jungle. Everybody watching, defending here, and they allow the victor to get up to the turret plate for Saint here, so he arrives in time for the cannon, no problem.
Now Pun still trying to get away. Isles has shown up to see if there's an additional move to be made. The Arcane Storm is used. Isles going in, slows him down with a Hextech sweep. There's the ultimatum, and Pun gets blasted by the power siphon.
Talk about more money into Saint. Now BA wants to set up on Isles?
Yep,
nobody's there.
Used only on the Camille. Now BA is going to be interrupted as he tries to escape. Okay, that was not what BA wanted.
That was like damage from Berserker to set themselves up. And it should be fairly difficult for TSW to approach. They're looking for a flank right now, though, into the mid lane.
Yep, Inspired.
Again, it's really hard to operate since they don't have a side lane.
Oh, Inspired. Isles and Saint going in here after D-Ray. Arcane Storm forces the flash out. Tempered Fate. Oh, no, he's locked up his own mid laner with a Gravity Field there. D-Ray staying alive, though. Mikhail's Crucible gets D-Ray out of danger.
BA saves the day this time. D-Ray is out, and LYON pick up the Drake on the other side in this game, which maybe gives TSW more time to work with. Isles caught, though.
Oh, nice Tempered Fate. Isles could be in a little bit of danger here, but instead he gets himself away. Now teleport coming in. Everybody on TSW is here. LYON still looking to maybe find something. Chains of Corruption finds a target onto Pun. His toe wants to dive towards Saint, but he stays alive here with the Seeker's Arm Guard. Pun wants to get away over the wall, has to flash to do it. His toe trapped inside the Cataclysm, but no damage from LYON to follow it up. BA gets away with 200 HP. Everybody alive on both sides, but it's LYON with much better health bars.
Yeah, and they're gonna make the call to do it. They're gonna pull Baron here, so start leashing with Saint having his teleport back. Let's see about the contest. Is this where TSW pull out the miracle?
D-Ray trying to get out. Isles goes in here with the Hextech ultimatum. Yet again, D-Ray very low. Dokla grabs the kill. Now Pun's the next target. Again, looking for a way out. Leap strike back to his own teammate. Nice Cosmic Binding to buy a little bit of time. Pun goes on a magical journey, and LYON does not want to continue the chase. So just a 1-kill play for LYON. But again, Pun so gravely injured he cannot participate in another fight. There's no Sivir ulti. There's no Xin ulti. There's no Bard ulti. But there is Baron on the map, and LYON has it in their sights.
Yeah, and LYON have plenty of very threatening CC to turn off of the Baron. So Isles is going to stand watch here, as is Dokla, and the Baron should be secured quite easily for them. Let's see about, okay, so they actually send Saint all the way down to take care of the minion wave. Since they have absolutely zero pressure on their Baron, they can push out mid, rotate down towards bottom too. Do they want the, look at Isles is coming too. They have Hex Gates, so he's delaying on the Scuttle Crab. Saint trying to keep them here while the rest of them.
Okay, Tempered Fate has locked up both his toe and Saint. Isles coming in here with a hook shot, does stun up his toe. There's the laser to find the first kill. Now Inspired chasing after Pun. Nice Chains of Corruption to lock up the Jax with a piercing arrow over the wall. Berserker is on a rampage. D-Ray's gonna die next. Double kill for Berserker, and LYON will grab the...
To be able to join, and LYON are already inside the base. Flowers, this one, under 30 minutes here. They're already taking down the inhibitor. They have the Baron buff. Saint is going topside to push the topside as well, but the rest of LYON are going to keep up the siege.
Yeah, BA and Eddie are the only two alive for another 10 seconds, and BA is already down. Inspired gets out of the turret aggro in time before he dies. Dokla just keeping Eddie away. You're going to have his toe respawn now as Inspired takes his recall. Dokla with a two-man Mega Gnar back into the Nexus. Isles ready to follow. Piercing arrow gets the kill. Berserker going godlike. LYON going all the way, and LYON are on match point.
And this one